Hello again, this is Philip from Big Daddy Strict channel. You can see my graphics right now, and the question of the day is how to lose weight without exercising. How to lose weight without exercise. So the solution, we talked about it, is for me, fasting, especially dry fasting. I'm gonna explain you all the differences. We talked about this in my last video, but some people, really want to fast and exercise in the same time, and I don't think that it's a good idea. For those who doesn't know me, doesn't know the channel, Big Daddy Strict channel, this channel is like real person, real dads, who took weights, and the key is that we lose weight together. So this is the purpose of the channel. A Big Daddy give you advices to lose weight, and we do lose weight together. So this is very different for all the the channel you see all the time, with big coaches, statues, and those guys were never fat. They will never be fat. And so I decided to take care of myself and to take care of others also. I'm a former American football player, and now my body hurts. I'm 50 years old, 52 years old exactly. So my body started to hurt, everywhere, the spine, the lower back, the knees and everything. So the purpose of this video today is how to lose weight without exercising. So for me, like I said, the best thing to do is to do intermittent fasting. So you can do the easy way, like I used to do now. This is very new for me also. I did some tests. Intermittent fasting, you eat one time per day or twice per day. And you have a little window. You have 8 hours window of eating and 16 hours, of not eating. For me, it doesn't work pretty well this way. I prefer to do, the 24 hours fasting, 23 hours fasting. I have a 1 hour window to eat. So I eat only once a day. I eat keto diet, of course. This is even more efficient. And you have much more energy, with keto diet, because you eat so fat that you don't finish your meal. And even after 24 hours of fasting, you go, in front of your table, in front of your plate, and you go like, I'm not so hungry actually, because you eat so fat. So it's just fantastic. So I lost 14 kilos with this. Okay, my weight was 126 kilos, and now I'm 113 kilos. So it works. So it works for me. It will work for you. So no excuse. Like I said before, I have a special product for keto diet, for easy keto diet, 20 grams of sugar per day maximum, and you will lose weight. And we will lose weight together. We lose weight together. So, what is the difference between the regular fasting with water, coffee, tea, and the dry fasting? The dry fasting is like within 24 hours you don't eat and you don't drink anything. This is what I do, at least once a week. Okay? The regular fasting, you drink water, coffee, tea, but you don't eat for 16 hours, 24 hours, 36 hours. It's up to you. But I'm going to tell you why I prefer dry fasting. The secret of dry fasting is the thing. First, for me, it's much easier. I don't have those hungers all the time. I'm not hungry, honestly. I'm not thirsty neither. Okay, so this is very easy for me. Don't forget to ask your doctor, if you want to fast, even with water and coffee and tea, you ask your doctor all the time if you can do it, especially if you have, diabetes and this kind of disease. Okay, for the dry fasting, you don't eat and don't drink for me, like 24 hours. Okay, and when I do the regular fasting, like I can drink coffee, I can drink water and tea. I eat only once per day. So it's like 23 hours fasting. Okay. And the best for me is the dry fasting, because it's very powerful. It's the best thing for me. So you have to try yourself, and you give me your comments, and tell me, is it easy for you? Is it very hard? Are you hungrier when you do the dry fasting? So I need some feedback from you. Don't hesitate. And the dry fasting, it's much more powerful, because when you dry fast for 24 hours, it's like you do a regular fasting for 3 days. I repeat, when you dry fast for 24 hours, equal, when you dry fast for 24 hours, it's like you normally fast just water, coffee, and tea for 3 days. So you understand easily why I do prefer the dry fast. You during 8 hours you sleep, and when you wake up, it's not so difficult. Honestly, the day pass like this. You get busy, you work at home. It's very easy. So it's up to you. Do what you please. But my experience for me is like the dry fast. It's much efficient. I lost, when I dry fast 24 hours, I lost 2 pounds, each time. So it's like, boom, very easy. And when I do the regular fasting, I lose only, maybe 1 pound, it's like, so it's efficient also, but it's not fast. Okay. It's you lose weight, but very slowly. But with the dry fast, it's like, boom, 24 hours, 2 pounds less on scale. So this is why I suggest, to you that you try the dry fast. And I need your return. I need your comments. So tell me what you think about it. Was it easy? Is it too difficult for you? And when you dry fast, of course, or when you do intermittent fasting, you don't have to exercise to lose weight. Okay, this is the key. You don't have to exercise to lose weight. Some people exercise when they intermittent fast also. So it's so they have to lose weight very quickly by doing so. But when I eat regularly, I do exercise, and when I decide to fast, I do not exercise. Okay, because I think it's too hard for the body. So this is my decision, but I will try to exercise with dry fasting. It's not going to be easy, I think, but I will do it, and I'll let you know about it. Okay? So it was my video for the day. So if you want to lose weight without exercising, you do intermittent fasting, and you do dry fasting for 24 hours, and you will see that you will lose weight quickly. So thank you so much. Don't hesitate to jump on my product, the eazy keto diet product I have in my description. This is only $36, $36. You have everything inside, all the keto, recipes, all the fitness exercises for lazy people, very light training, average training, and hard training for women and men who wants to, to get muscles. So I suggest that you jump on it. It would help the channel. Thank you very much, and I see you tomorrow. Take care. And don't forget to watch the motivation videos that I put. It's always the same that I put at the end of my video. This is crucial that you watch them at least twice a day to stay right on track. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
Decide Commit, act, succeed, repeat.
If you want to be an impactful personality, you have to develop certain types of thinking and perceptions that change the way you see yourself and see the world.
No matter what you want to do in life, no matter what your ambition is, that your dreams can come true if you persevere, if you work hard, and if you realize that what you might think is impossible is possible in today's world.
Well, you have to keep yourself focused on whatever your ultimate goal is. There's stumbling blocks all the way. People get laid off, you have a bad game, you get traded from a team that you don't want to be with. But if your goal and your focus remains the same, that hey, this is going to happen, and I know I have the skills and I have the knowledge and I have the instincts to dig myself out of this hole, you will dig yourself out of the hole. You have to control the situation. Don't let the situation control you.
Your life is what you think it should be. That's exactly what you are right now. You are what you thought you should be. And if you don't like who you are, you got to change what you think you should be. What you think is more important than what you do. And so if you want to change, you got to work on this attitude bit.
When you take on a massive change, whether it's trying to diet after a lifetime of being overweight, or maybe running your first race after a lifetime of never ever exercising, or maybe it's starting to date again after you lost your spouse to cancer. When you confront something that's going to require you to change your behavior, you basically come face to face with the gap between who you are right now and the future person you want to be.
So you need to foster the belief in what you are dreaming so that it becomes a reality, which is very different than saying, I don't expect anybody to believe it until I see it. You need people to believe it before they can see it.
Here is how you can assure yourself to enjoy yourself during the process of whatever it is you're trying to achieve. I want you to get this, because it starts as soon as you open up your eyes in the morning, or whenever it is that you start the day. As soon as you open up your eyes to greet the day, you enter into consciousness. It is at that moment that your creativity is at its most powerful. Right there and then, you have an opportunity to steer your thoughts and your emotions in the direction that you want them to go, not in the direction that they're telling you to go. In other words, you can literally choose to seize the day, or you can let the day seize you.
Nothing works the first time. When you try something new, it probably won't work.
Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did.
Every time you lose at something, you're one step closer to winning the next time. The difference between successful people and not successful people, let's call it that way, are people give up. People wake up every morning, they have doubt, they have fear, they lose in a Ferrari race or they lose in a race, and then they just give up. The hardest thing in life to learn is to lose. Winning's easy. You win, you're happy, you get a high five, your friends are happy. It's your ability to take a loss, get up the next day, dust yourself off, and keep going.
This isn't about playing basketball like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade. There's guys in the NBA that never gonna play basketball like them. This is about being able to think like a champion, know what goes on in their heads, understand how you can relate it to your business and whatever you do to take yourself to the next level. Remember, the mind controls the body does not control the mind. What makes these guys special and successful in everything they do is not their physical gifts, it's their mental toughness. They have the ability not to think when everyone else is thinking.
So what I want you to do, as soon as you open up your eyes to start the day, is to immediately start start focusing on something or someone that you are totally grateful for in your life. I don't care what it is or who it is, but I want you to feel it with your heart and soul. Your only goal as soon as you open up your eyes should be to make yourself feel good and to give yourself enough confidence to get through the day. Don't worry about what needs to be done. Think about who you have to be in order to get it done.
I believe the emotions that many of us consider negative, like frustration and rejection and pain, can be our greatest friends because they can drive us to success. You know what? I think one of the things that happens for a lot of people when they get successful is they get superstitious. It's like they work so hard for the success and they now finally have it, so all of a sudden they don't change, they don't vary their behavior, they kind of like want to stay the way things are. They get incredibly conservative and they miss out on the juice of life. Stay out of the trap. Listen, when people succeed, they tend to party. When they fail, they tend to ponder. Now, the pondering, many times we create our greatest successes in life. Just remember, it's impossible to fail. If you try something and it doesn't work, just try something else and learn something from what you just did. As long as you learn something, you've succeeded. Start with something small if you want, and then build. But right now, write down 2 decisions you've made, and then take action on them immediately. I mean, right now. I mean, even before I finish talking here, stop the tape, pick up the phone, and make that call you've been waiting for. Do not put it off another minute. I don't care what it takes. There's power in momentum. I'm a big believer that once you set a goal, once you make a decision, you should immediately, in that moment, do something to start making progress towards it. That way you can't cop out later on or get caught up or lose your momentum. So please do it now. And I know not all things can be done right now, so maybe it's something you have to do tomorrow morning. But whatever you're gonna do, make the decision and then commit to follow through and then check in tomorrow. Because this is the first step to grabbing your personal power.
Remember this. So you gotta get out there, you gotta give it everything you got, whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, or your treasures.